Yeah, that was a good splash at the end. So when we're catering, we use gels which keep the food hot. So we've got quite a lot of these. So I thought if we can use one of these as a heat source, we'll heat this compartment here. And then I've got a hole that goes all the way through, so we should see the heat through this hole. And this should be black. There's enough insulation here to stop this getting hot. The second option is this. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to work or not, but we will see. So when we did this the other day, the foil sections were black. So I'm hoping that the middle, we should be able to see the middle cross there. And the same principle with these is we've got a bigger one there. And if we want to try and zone it in a little bit more, tighten the group up, then I've got that one. This might not work, it might do, but we're all here to have a bit of fun. A Heath Robinson job here, bit of Blue Peter, double sticky sided tape. We've also got some balloons and some hot water. There we go. I'm not going to tell you what that reminds me of, but it's not purple. That will work, and we're going to stick it down 100 metre down range there and see if, yeah, we can, different methods of zeroing the thermal scope. So a good thing about the Pulsar device is that you can access what you're seeing through the StreamView app. So David's phone here can see exactly what my scope is picking up. Now if I go into it on the left turret, I'm going to hold it down for a little while and it'll ping up with a menu. I'm going to start from the top. You've got your mode setting, you've got like an image detail boost on it, which we can turn that on and that can clear up the image. We've got a zeroing profile. Now if we go into this, you can see a short press will access it. So we've got A, B, C, D, and E. That's 5 profiles there that you can do individual zeros. So if you had your scope on a Picatinny rail and you want to put it on a number of your rifles, you've got 5 different settings here to put it under. And under each of those settings, you've actually got 10 0 points in that as well. So I can customize which reticle I want to use. As you can see here, you've got a dot, you've got like a small cross there, and you get to, you've got the circle around there with an open in the middle, which is quite easy because then you can fully see your quarry or your target without any interference. Like a Christmas tree, all sorts. Cyclops. I'm really intrigued to see how this is going to work. I read up about it, and there's no reason why it shouldn't really. This is going to heat at the back, and that's going to be quite cold. And I think what we'll get is like a really nice picture through there. So it doesn't really matter about the sun. But it does need to be straight, so I need to try and put it in a bank and make sure the candle's going to sit straight, otherwise we're going to have a burnt box. It's going to get quite hot. I'm a bit nervous now. I thought they were a bit smaller than they are. That should be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just going to staple that on there, just in case the wind does pick up, it doesn't knock it backwards. If it does go up, I have to apologise to Tim somehow. So that's that, and we'll stick the other targets up on the board up here. Yeah, it's interesting, like the front of it's completely black, which is what I'd expect. The balloon is bright white, because obviously we know there's hot water in there. I'm going to zoom in. So at the moment, I'm at times 2. So let's kind of go to 4. Yeah, actually, that kind of works. I could probably make the hole a bit bigger. That balloon is standing up like a beacon. Those targets are not good enough. So that's not worked. That's fine. Yeah, so I can see that bright hole through that box. It's kind of flickering with the heat. So just to get me in the right area, I'm just going to use that gong. I'm just going to try and aim for the centre as best I can. And then a couple of shots, then we'll try and see where we are. If we're in the zone, then we'll go towards the box. So let's have a look. So you can see here from about centre, we're just slightly down to the left, probably about, I would say, maybe 3.5 inches, 4 inches or so. So we'll freeze frame that back there, and then we'll drag the crosshairs across and pin it onto that. Then that should kind of align us so we can get back onto that box. What we're going to do now is, so we've hit that gong and we know we're to the left of it, about 3.5, 4 inches. So I'm going to short press this, get back in the menu, go all the way down to the 0, short click on that, and the 100 again. So we're on that snowflake, the kind of option there. We're going to, right, I was aiming for the middle, so I'm going to try and freeze it in the middle. Just slightly off center there, but that's fine. Now I'm going to go into the Y axis, short click on that, there we go. Now, no, it's not, is it? It's not, that's not the one I want, sorry, go back again. So we're on the X axis, we're just going to go over a little bit there. Let's try there. Right, so we did the one, right, so we've done that 0. We're just going to cycle the magazine in again and see if we can tighten that up a little bit. So as it's glowing through and I'm zooming in, it's kind of, this whole, it's irradiating out slightly, so it's kind of all blurry around here. So that's not too bad at all. I think, you know, a couple of clicks down on that and then we're kind of bang on the money really. Then we'll do the balloons and then we'll head out on the rabbits. Yeah, let's go for, yeah, let's go for 4. I don't think my fingers could take anymore. Let's go left to right. That's a hit. Second one. Hit. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good splash at the end. Obviously that little balloon there is a representative kind of area what a rabbit's head would be. So I'm more than happy with that really. It didn't actually take that long. You know, by the time we kind of figured everything out and we've gone through the scope and everything. So I was quite pleased with that box and how it worked. We obviously just use the gong to kind of find out, to kind of zone ourselves into the kind of smaller area. But to fine tune it, we used the box and that worked really, really well. And obviously had a bit of fun with the balloons. So now, let's get the blowtorch out on the rabbit or the fox and see how much fun we can have with that. Right, let's run back and while it's still got the heat, let's see if we can whack the fox. Let's have a look at this fox. Wow. So that works pretty well. It's amazing. It's actually, I have got to give credit to Tim because it was his idea. But it's a pretty good kind of lifelike representation of what you would actually get looking for a thermal at an animal. That fox shape is pretty distinctive. You can see the big bushy tail. So yeah, let's have some fun, shall we? So we're just going to go for the head. There we go. Empty magazine. Let's have a look at the fox. So still pretty warm from when we did. You can see there, that's not a bad really group of headshots. Then we went on and did the chest shot there. We haven't got like a small dot to it. We've just got the kind of the shine at the whole fox once it's been lit up. But we're pretty much zeroed and ready to go. I'm really, really happy with that. Can't fault that at all really. And Yes, a great idea by Tim Pilbeam.